How can you get whatever that you want very quickly and easily? In his groundbreaking book on goal setting, Brian Tracy, the celebrated motivational speaker and author, unpacks 21 powerful principles designed to transform our dreams into tangible, life-changing achievements. Tracy believes that the pathway to everything we desire is not reserved for the lucky few but is within reach for each one of us, as long as we master the art of setting and reaching our goals. There are no unrealistic goals, he assures us, there are merely unrealistic deadlines. What he means is that, with the right plan and timing, any goal can be achieved if we approach it with unwavering commitment and a clear vision. For Tracy, a goal isn't just a fleeting wish or a faint hope. It's a vivid dream backed by determination, with a timeline stamped on it. Think of it as a blueprint for the life you want to create. A goal without a deadline, he warns, is like a boat lost at sea without direction. But when you set that deadline, you're no longer drifting aimlessly, you're charting a specific course toward a destination that matters to you. That simple act of writing down what you want, coupled with a timeline, is an immense act of courage and self-belief. Tracy teaches that this process turns our dreams into something solid, something we can almost feel in our hands. Imagine waking up each morning with a clear vision, knowing precisely what steps you'll take today to bring you closer to your dreams. Brian Tracy's principles give you that map, helping you break down even the loftiest aspirations into manageable steps. His words push us to see that we're capable of more than we ever believed. We may feel scared, overwhelmed, or unsure, but according to Tracy, each of us has a reservoir of untapped potential waiting to be unleashed. What's even more inspiring is Tracy's own life story. He didn't start off as a successful speaker or author, he built his life, brick by brick, using these very principles. Tracy understands the struggles we face because he, too, was once a dreamer without direction. He struggled to make ends meet, doubted himself, and wondered if success was even possible. But through goal setting, he transformed his life and wants us to know that if he could do it, so can we. Tracy emphasizes that the journey toward our dreams is never meant to be easy. It's meant to push us, to shape us, to make us grow into the best versions of ourselves. Yes, there will be challenges. Yes, you will sometimes feel discouraged. But with each goal you set, each step you take, you are getting closer. Tracy's 21 principles aren't just tips, they're tools to reshape our mindset, tools to silence our doubts, and tools to ignite that deep fire within us. Reading Goals by Brian Tracy isn't a one-time journey, it's a book you return to, again and again. Because goal setting, as Tracy reminds us, is not a single task but a lifelong process. Every chapter holds wisdom that can spark something new in you each time you read it. It's not just a book on success, it's a manual for building a life you love, one intentional, goal-oriented step at a time. If you're ready to take charge of your dreams, this book is your guide. It's a journey of self-belief, persistence, and the courage to envision a future beyond your wildest imagination. The power of goal setting. Imagine asking thousands of successful people about their thoughts. What drives them? What's constantly on their minds? When asked, their answer is often simple yet powerful. They think about what they want, and how to get it, almost all the time. They set clear goals, and their thoughts are laser-focused on reaching them. This focus gives them energy, direction, and a sense of purpose. Goal setting, to them, isn't just a practice, it's a way of life. It fuels their daily actions, shapes their choices, and keeps them moving forward, even when things get tough. On the other hand, many people who feel stuck, unmotivated, or unhappy spend a lot of time thinking about what they don't want. Their thoughts and conversations revolve around their problems, worries, and who's responsible for their struggles. They focus on obstacles instead of solutions, which often leaves them feeling frustrated and powerless. This constant focus on the negatives can hold them back, making it difficult for them to see new opportunities or make progress toward a better life. Successful people do something different. They direct their energy toward their dreams. They know what they want and talk about it often. They think about the steps they need to take and visualize themselves achieving their goals. This positive focus doesn't just help them achieve things, it brings them joy, builds confidence, and gives them control over their own lives. Goal setting is more than just writing down what you want, it's about creating a roadmap for your life. When you know what you're aiming for, you have something to look forward to and work toward every day. Your mind becomes a powerful ally, constantly searching for ways to bring you closer to your dreams. And every step you take brings a deep sense of satisfaction, fueling you to aim even higher. In the end, the choice is ours. We can focus on what we fear, or we can focus on what we want to achieve. If you want to feel happier, more fulfilled, and more confident, start setting clear goals. Think about what truly matters to you, hold on to that vision, and take steps every day to make it real. Goal setting can change everything. It's the compass that guides you toward the life you've always dreamed of. SMART goals are a popular framework for setting clear, achievable goals that keep you focused and motivated. The SMART criteria ensure that your goals are well-defined, measurable, and realistic. Here's what each letter in SMART stands for. Specific. A goal should be clear and specific so that you know exactly what you're working toward. Vague goals can lead to confusion and a lack of motivation. Ask yourself, what exactly do I want to achieve? Why is this goal important? Who is involved? Example, I want to increase my sales becomes, I want to increase my sales by 20% by the end of this quarter. Measurable, to track your progress, your goal should include measurable outcomes. This makes it easier to know when you're getting closer to your target and when you've achieved it. Ask yourself, how will I know if I've met my goal? Example, I want to read more becomes, I want to read 12 books this year. Achievable, goals should be challenging but realistic. Setting unreachable goals can be discouraging, so make sure your goal is within reach with effort and commitment. Ask yourself, is this goal realistic given my current resources and constraints? Example, I want to run a marathon next month becomes, I want to train and run a marathon in 6 months. Relevant, a goal should align with your values, broader life goals, or specific needs. It should matter to you and make a positive impact on your life. Ask yourself, does this goal matter to me? How will achieving it benefit me? Example, I want to learn a new language becomes, I want to learn Spanish to communicate with my Spanish-speaking friends and expand my cultural knowledge. Time-bound, every goal needs a target deadline to create a sense of urgency. A deadline helps you stay motivated and prompts you to take action. Ask yourself, when do I want to achieve this goal? Example, I want to save more money becomes, I want to save $5,000 by the end of this year. Together, a SMART goal might look like this. I will increase my sales by 20% by the end of this quarter by implementing targeted marketing strategies and improving customer service. Following the SMART criteria, your goals become focused, achievable, and give you a clear path forward. This quote captures a powerful idea. Our minds, like computers, are designed to follow the instructions we give them. Your subconscious mind, or goal-seeking mechanism, doesn't question or judge the goals you set, it simply works to bring them into reality. This means that what you focus on, whether positive or negative, can shape your life in ways you might not even realize. When you set clear, positive goals, your mind goes to work on them without questioning if they're good or bad. It simply follows your focus. This is why it's essential to program your mind with thoughts and goals that truly align with what you want. If you program it with self-doubt or focus on limitations, it will work to reinforce those too. Think of it this way: once you've set a meaningful goal, your mind starts identifying opportunities, actions, and even resources around you that you might have otherwise missed. It's like tuning into a specific frequency, where suddenly everything that helps you reach your goal becomes clearer. So be intentional with your goals, aim high, and remember, your mind will do the work as long as you give it the right instructions. Why people don't set goals. One of the main reasons people don't set goals is that they simply don't understand how crucial goals are. For many, the idea of setting goals seems unnecessary or even unimportant. Imagine growing up in an environment where goals are never talked about, where people around you live day by day, dealing with whatever comes their way but never aiming for something greater. In families or social circles where goals aren't valued or encouraged, it's easy to reach adulthood without ever learning how powerful setting goals can be. Think about it: how many people in your own circle, friends, family, co-workers, are genuinely committed to their goals? How many have clear, actionable plans that they're excited to follow? Often, we just don't see goal setting modeled, so we assume it's not essential. But the reality is, knowing how to set and pursue goals is one of the most life-changing skills you can develop. It can impact your happiness, success, and overall sense of purpose more than almost anything else. Goal setting isn't just for high achievers or people in specific careers. It's a tool anyone can use to bring meaning, direction, and progress into their life. By setting goals, you gain control over your future and give yourself something meaningful to work toward. So, if you find yourself without clear goals, ask yourself, what if setting a goal could change everything? What could I accomplish if I started now? They don't know how to set goals. For many people, the idea of goal setting feels mysterious or even intimidating because they simply don't know how to do it effectively. They might assume they already have goals, but what they actually have are vague wishes or abstract dreams, like, I want to be happy, I'd like to make more money, or, I hope to have a fulfilling family life. These desires are beautiful, but on their own, they're not real goals. They're more like hopes that don't have a clear path to follow. Imagine wanting to bake a cake without a recipe. You have the idea of a cake in your mind, but without knowing the ingredients, measurements, and steps, all you have is a desire. And even if you try throwing things together, the end result might not turn out the way you hoped. It's the same with goal setting. When you don't know the recipe for a goal, you're left wishing for outcomes instead of creating them. What's missing in these wishes and dreams? True goals require specifics and details. Let's say someone wants to make more money. Without a plan, it's just a thought. But if that person clarifies the goal by saying, I want to save $10,000 by the end of the year, it becomes specific, measurable, and actionable. This clear target allows them to think about exactly how they'll reach it. Will they cut unnecessary expenses? Look for side income opportunities. Invest in skills that could lead to a promotion. Each of these steps moves them closer to their goal in a tangible way. Why wishes aren't enough? A wish is something we hope will happen but leave to chance. It's like wanting good weather for an outdoor event without checking the forecast or having a backup plan. Wishes don't include action steps, and they don't create accountability. When people don't know how to set real goals, they often end up with these open-ended desires that are hard to achieve because there's no real structure guiding them. How learning to set goals can change everything. Setting a proper goal means breaking down that dream into achievable steps, each one taking you closer to what you want. A well-set goal isn't just something you can see in your mind, it's something you can track and measure, allowing you to stay motivated because you can see your own progress. Imagine wanting to get fit. I want to be healthier is a vague hope, but I want to exercise 3 times a week and lose 10 pounds in 3 months is a clear goal. You can plan specific workout sessions, track your progress weekly, and celebrate small wins along the way. Taking control with clear goals. Goal setting is like grabbing the wheel of your life and choosing your direction. Instead of drifting along, hoping for things to happen, you're actively making them happen. When you know how to set goals, your confidence grows because you're seeing real, tangible results. This, in turn, fuels even more motivation. You're no longer relying on luck or waiting for the right time, you're making things happen. The good news is, setting goals is a skill anyone can learn. It doesn't require special talents or complicated strategies, just a willingness to try and practice. Once you learn how to turn a wish into a structured goal, you'll have the power to take control of your future. You'll be able to look back, not with regret over missed chances, but with pride over everything you set out to achieve and actually accomplished. So, if you're feeling lost or unsure, remember that it might just be because you haven't learned how to set goals yet. Start by choosing one dream, break it down into smaller, achievable steps, and set a timeline. This is the beginning of a journey where you no longer rely on someday, but instead take control of today. And when you look back, you'll see a life filled with accomplishments that began the moment you learned how to turn dreams into true goals. They have a fear of failure. One of the biggest reasons people shy away from setting goals is a deep-rooted fear of failure. Failure is painful, emotionally and sometimes financially. We've all felt it, that sinking feeling when things don't go as planned, that moment when all our hard work seems wasted. Every experience of failure leaves a mark, and after a while, it's tempting to just avoid taking risks altogether. Many of us become so wary of the sting of failure that we'd rather not set any goals at all than face the possibility of falling short. Imagine someone who dreams of starting their own business. The desire is there, but so is the fear of not making enough money, of facing debt, or of failing in front of friends and family. That fear can be paralyzing. So instead of setting a goal and working toward it, they might keep it as a what-if fantasy, never giving themselves the chance to actually try. By holding back, they think they're protecting themselves from disappointment, but in reality, they're just limiting their own potential. Fear of failure as self-sabotage. The sad truth is that this fear becomes a form of self-sabotage. When we don't set goals because we're afraid of failing, we trap ourselves in a safe, but limited, version of life. We operate well below our true abilities, avoiding the challenges that could actually bring out the best in us. Over time, this can lead to a life filled with what-ifs and regrets, a life where we wonder what we might have achieved if only we'd had the courage to try. Changing our relationship with failure. It's essential to realize that failure isn't the end, it's part of growth. Every successful person has failed numerous times, but they kept moving forward. Each failure taught them something, making them stronger and better equipped for the next attempt. Rather than viewing failure as a personal defeat, we can see it as a stepping stone, as feedback helping us refine our approach and get closer to our goals. Think of failure as a teacher, not an enemy. Each time you try and don't succeed, you learn something valuable, about the goal, about the process, and about yourself. Failing once doesn't mean you'll fail forever. But if you let fear stop you from even trying, then you're guaranteeing that you'll never succeed. Overcoming the fear of failure with resilience. One powerful way to conquer this fear is by building resilience and practicing self-compassion. Start small if the big goals seem intimidating. Take small, manageable steps toward your goals and celebrate each bit of progress. If setbacks come, remind yourself that they don't define you. They're just part of the journey. When you develop a resilient mindset, you're not as easily shaken by failure because you know it's just a temporary stop on the path to success. Setting goals isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about daring to dream big and then giving yourself the grace to stumble, pick yourself up, and keep going. Failure may hurt, but the pain of regret, of never trying, is often far worse. So don't let fear hold you back from living the life you're capable of. Embrace failure as a friend, as proof that you're out there, putting in the effort, learning, and growing. Remember, true success doesn't come from avoiding failure. It comes from facing it head-on, learning from it, and using it as fuel to move forward. When you set goals, you give yourself the opportunity to grow, to discover what you're capable of, and to live a life free of regrets. So be bold, take that first step, and trust yourself. Fear of failure doesn't have to be the end of your dreams, it can be the beginning of an incredible journey. They have a fear of rejection. Another powerful reason people avoid setting goals is the fear of rejection. It's that worry that if they set a goal and don't succeed, others will judge them, laugh at them, or think less of them. This fear often keeps people from even trying. They become more focused on avoiding criticism than on reaching their dreams. Many of us are wired to seek approval and acceptance, so the thought of others looking down on us can be intimidating. Imagine wanting to run a marathon, but feeling too embarrassed to tell anyone in case you can't finish. Or wanting to start a new business but fearing the reactions of friends and family if it doesn't take off. These thoughts can make you hesitate, convincing you to settle for less instead of chasing what you truly want. When we focus on others' opinions, we end up holding back, silencing our ambitions just to avoid potential judgment. Protecting your goals in the early stages. A useful strategy to overcome this fear is to keep your goals private, especially in the early stages. When you're just starting out, your goals are delicate and need nurturing, just like a seedling that needs protection before it can grow strong. By keeping your goals to yourself, you give yourself the space to make mistakes, to change direction, and to grow without the added pressure of other people's opinions. When no one knows what you're working on, you're free to pursue it without fearing judgment or criticism. Reclaiming control over your dreams. Remember, your goals are for you, not for anyone else. They don't need to understand your journey or approve of it. The more you focus on what truly matters to you, the less power you'll give to others' opinions. And as you make progress, people's opinions will start to matter less and less because you'll be fueled by your own achievements and growth. Letting your actions speak. Imagine how powerful it will feel to let your success speak for itself. Instead of sharing your plans, you're letting your results do the talking. People will notice the changes, the accomplishments, and the growth. And instead of fearing rejection, you'll be able to stand proudly in what you've achieved, knowing you did it for yourself, without seeking anyone else's approval. Building inner strength against rejection. Working toward your goals, especially in private, builds resilience. You learn to rely on your inner drive and not on the validation of others. And when you finally reach those goals, the satisfaction will be all yours, untouched by the fear of what others think. Even if there are setbacks along the way, you'll be grounded in your commitment, free from the noise of criticism or doubt from others. So, take that step toward what you want. Set your goals, even if they feel challenging or bold. Let them grow within you, and don't let anyone's opinion limit your potential. It's your life, your dreams, and your journey. By shielding your goals from unnecessary judgment, you'll find the courage to move forward without fear of rejection, allowing yourself to grow, thrive, and achieve in your own powerful way. Goal setting, unlocking your full potential. Goal setting isn't just a one-time task. It's a powerful, lifelong habit that can change everything about how you live your life. Imagine waking up every day with laser-like focus, always thinking about what you want and how to get it, instead of being consumed by worries or things you don't want. This shift in mindset is key to transforming your life. The moment you commit to focusing on your goals, your world changes, and you'll begin to see new possibilities open up before you. Becoming a goal-seeking machine. Picture yourself as a guided missile or a homing pigeon, moving unerringly toward your goals. That's the kind of unstoppable, focused energy you can develop with goal setting. Every single day, you should be thinking and talking about what you want, whether it's financial freedom, a successful career, a loving family, or personal health. By focusing on your goals, you stop wasting time on distractions and start making every moment count. There's a certain power that comes with committing to this mindset. It's not about waiting for opportunities to knock at your door, it's about making opportunities happen. This drive becomes a force that propels you forward, helping you break through any barriers and push past any doubts. And the best part? You don't have to be perfect to succeed, you just need to stay focused and determined. Unlimited potential lies within you. The starting point of goal setting is a deep belief in yourself and your potential. Most people don't realize how truly limitless they are. You have the ability to achieve anything you set your mind to, as long as you want it badly enough and are willing to put in the hard work. It's not about talent or luck, it's about dedication, persistence, and an unshakable belief that your dreams are possible. Think about this. If you truly believed that you could accomplish whatever you wanted, would you still hesitate to chase your dreams? Would you still hold back? The truth is, you are capable of far more than you realize. You just need to believe in yourself and take consistent action, every day, no matter how small the steps may seem. Taking responsibility for your life. The second part of goal setting is accepting complete responsibility for your life. This means no more blaming others or making excuses. The moment you take full responsibility, you regain control. You stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances and start realizing that everything you experience, whether it's success or failure, comes from the choices you make. It's empowering to know that your future is in your hands, and that by setting clear goals and working relentlessly toward them, you can create the life you desire. This mindset change is key. When you accept responsibility, you stop waiting for someone else to change your life. You realize that your goals aren't dependent on luck, the economy, or other people. You are the one who has the power to make things happen. Sure, there will be challenges along the way, but as long as you keep taking responsibility, you'll find a way to overcome them. Taking action, the power of persistence. Once you've decided on your goals and embraced full responsibility, it's time to take action. Action is where the magic happens. It's where your ideas turn into reality. Don't wait for the perfect time, there is no such thing. Every day that you hesitate is a day you miss out on the progress that could be shaping your future. Make a plan, take that first step, and keep moving forward, no matter how small the steps may seem. The key is persistence. The more you work toward your goals, the clearer they will become. You'll start to develop a rhythm, a routine, and eventually, you'll find that your efforts are paying off. Success doesn't come from sitting around waiting for things to change, it comes from making the decision to change yourself and take action, no matter the obstacles. Your life, your goals, your responsibility. So, commit to goal setting as a daily habit. Get crystal clear on what you want, and don't let distractions or fears hold you back. You have everything you need to achieve your dreams. Your potential is vast, your power is limitless, and by setting your goals and taking responsibility for your actions, you unlock the door to a life filled with purpose and achievement. Take the leap, trust in yourself, and move forward with unwavering focus. You are capable of greatness. 7 Keys to Goal Setting, Unlocking Your Path to Success. Now that you understand the power of your unlimited potential and the importance of taking full responsibility for your life, it's time to unlock the next step, determining your financial future and the other areas of your life that matter most. Goal setting is your tool for making that future a reality. There are 7 keys to goal setting that, once mastered, can propel you towards success. If you ever find yourself struggling to achieve your goals, it's likely that one of these keys is missing or out of alignment. Let's dive into each one and explore how they can help you achieve the extraordinary life you deserve. 1. Goals must be clear, specific, detailed, and written down. One of the most common reasons people fail to achieve their goals is because their goals are simply too vague. I want to be happy, or I want to make more money, are not goals, they're wishes or desires that lack focus and clarity. For a goal to be powerful, it must be specific, detailed, and written down. When your goals are clear, you give your mind something concrete to work toward. You create a visual image of success in your mind, which makes it easier to take action. For example, instead of saying, I want to be rich, say, I want to earn $100,000 in the next 12 months by expanding my business. This goal is clear, specific, and something you can visualize and track progress on. Interactive tip: grab a pen and paper right now, and write down at least one specific goal you want to achieve. The act of writing it down makes it real and tangible. 2. Goals must be measurable and objective. Your goal needs to be measurable. That means it should have clear criteria that allow you to evaluate progress and determine if you've achieved it. Making lots of money is too vague and subjective. What does lots mean to you? How would you know when you've achieved it? A measurable goal is something like, I want to increase my income by 20% in the next 6 months, or I want to read 12 personal development books this year. These goals are objective and can be tracked and measured against actual outcomes. Interactive tip: look at your written goal. How will you know when you've achieved it? Add measurable criteria to help you track your progress. Goals must be time-bounded with deadlines. This is where the power of time comes in. A goal without a deadline is just a dream that you might or might not ever get around to. When you set a goal, you must give yourself a specific time frame within which to achieve it. This creates urgency and drives you to take action. Remember, there are no unrealistic goals, only unrealistic deadlines. If you don't reach your goal by your initial deadline, set another one and keep working toward it until you achieve success. It's about momentum, and deadlines give you that. Interactive tip: take your written goal and attach a realistic deadline to it. Give yourself a time frame that pushes you but also feels achievable. 4. Goals must be challenging. Your goals should stretch you. They should push you beyond what you've already done and encourage you to grow and develop new skills. If your goals are too easy, you won't feel the sense of accomplishment and pride that comes from pushing through challenges. Set goals that have about a 50% probability of success. They should be tough enough to get you out of your comfort zone, but not so far out of reach that they seem impossible. It's this sweet spot of challenge that brings out the best in you. Interactive tip: think about a goal that excites you, but also makes you feel a little nervous, something that will require you to grow and stretch your abilities. Write it down. By applying these first 4 keys to your goal setting, you're already on your way to greater focus, clarity, and direction. But the journey doesn't stop here. The next 3 keys will help ensure that your goals are not only achievable but also aligned with your highest potential. Stay tuned as we explore the remaining 3 keys, which will help you take full control of your destiny and push through any barriers that stand between you and your success. Remember, the most important part of this process is your willingness to take action. It's in the doing that you will see your dreams transform into reality. 5. Your goals must be congruent with your values and in harmony with each other. One of the most important keys to goal setting is ensuring that your goals align with your personal values and are harmonious with each other. If your goals conflict with what truly matters to you or contradict one another, you'll find it incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to achieve them. For example, imagine you're passionate about building a successful business, but at the same time, you want to spend every afternoon playing golf. While both might sound appealing on the surface, they can't coexist harmoniously if you aim for them at the same time. Success in business will require focus, hard work, and long hours. The key here is to recognize what's most important to you and align your goals accordingly. When your goals are in alignment with your core values, you'll feel driven and energized because you know that what you're working toward is connected to who you truly are. There's no inner conflict to hold you back. Interactive tip: take a moment to reflect on your core values. What truly matters to you? Now, look at your goals. Are they aligned with these values? If not, adjust them to make sure they're congruent with what you believe in. 6. Your goals must be balanced among different areas of life. The 6th key is about achieving balance. Your life isn't just one big chunk of work or business. It's made up of several interconnected parts, each deserving attention and care. To achieve lasting happiness and fulfillment, your goals must span across various areas of life: your career, finances, family, health, spirituality, and community involvement. Just like a wheel that needs to be balanced to revolve smoothly, your life requires balanced goals in all of these areas. If you focus too much on one aspect, say, building your business, but neglect your health or relationships, it can lead to burnout or dissatisfaction. True fulfillment comes when you set goals that honor your career aspirations while also allowing you to invest in your personal well-being, your family, and your community. Think of your goals like spokes on a wheel. They need to be equally distributed for the wheel to turn smoothly and steadily toward success. If one area is too dominant, the wheel will wobble, creating friction and slowing your progress. Interactive tip: reflect on the major areas of your life. Do you have goals in each of these areas? Make a list of your goals and ensure they are balanced: career, finances, family, health, and personal growth. Adjust them if necessary. 7. You must have a major definite purpose. The 7th key to goal setting is having a major definite purpose, the one goal that will have the most profound and transformative impact on your life. It's the goal that, when achieved, will make everything else easier or even irrelevant. It should be your guiding light, your true north, the goal that inspires you every day. This purpose is more than just an ambition, it's a deep and personal calling. Whether it's becoming a recognized expert in your field, writing a best-selling book, achieving financial independence, or making a meaningful impact in your community, your major definite purpose will act as the anchor for all your other goals. When you are crystal clear on your major purpose, it will guide every decision you make, every action you take, and every goal you set. It gives you a sense of direction and purpose that propels you forward, even when the going gets tough. Interactive tip: ask yourself, what is the one goal that, if I achieved it, would make the biggest difference in my life? Write it down and make it the center of your focus. All your other goals should support this one. Putting it all together. Once you understand and implement all 7 keys, you'll unlock your true potential and start moving towards success with clarity, balance, and purpose. It's not just about setting any goal, it's about setting the right goals, aligning them with your values, and ensuring they create harmony in every aspect of your life. With these keys, you'll go from simply dreaming about success to actively creating the life you want. It won't always be easy, but it will be deeply rewarding. Stay focused, be intentional, and take action, every day, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Interactive tip: take a moment today to review your goals. Are they clear, measurable, and time-bound? Do they align with your values? Are they balanced across different areas of your life? Is there one major goal that will make all the difference for you? Refine your goals and get ready to take action toward achieving them. These 12 steps offer a comprehensive guide for setting and achieving any goal, emphasizing clarity, commitment, and action. Here's a breakdown of each step. Have a desire. Your goal must come from a personal, intense desire. Ask yourself, what do I truly want to achieve in life? Your passion is the driving force behind any goal. Believe it's achievable. Cultivate a deep belief in your ability to succeed. Your confidence is the spark that fuels your determination and persistence. Write your goal down. Turn your goal into something tangible by writing it down. A goal that's not written is just a wish. Writing it strengthens your commitment and makes it real. Determine your starting point. Assess where you are now. Understand your current position so you can set a realistic, achievable goal that's based on your present reality. Determine why you want it. Identify the reasons behind your goal. The more reasons you have for achieving it, the stronger your motivation and desire will be. Set a deadline. Set a specific deadline for your goal. Deadlines create urgency and give you a clear time frame to work towards. Identify obstacles. Understand what's standing in your way. Recognize internal and external obstacles, and figure out how to overcome them. Acquire the knowledge and skills you need. Figure out what new knowledge or skills are required to achieve your goal. Commit to learning what you don't yet know and growing in areas that will help you succeed. Determine the people whose help you will need. Identify who you need support from. This could be mentors, colleagues, or even friends and family. Build a network of support and cooperation. Make a plan. Break your goal down into actionable steps. Organize them by importance and sequence, ensuring you're working efficiently toward your objective. Visualize your goal. Imagine achieving your goal. Visualize the success, the pride, and the fulfillment that comes with reaching your goal. This will reinforce your commitment. Never give up. Be persistent. Decide in advance that no matter what obstacles arise, you'll continue pushing forward until your goal is reached. Zero-based thinking. This exercise encourages you to evaluate your current commitments with the knowledge you have now. Ask yourself if there's anything you're doing now that you wouldn't choose again, and figure out how to stop those activities or relationships that are holding you back. By following these steps and practicing persistence, you can systematically approach any goal and achieve success. The key is to stay focused, keep improving, and never settle.